Alright. Alright. Hello. Feeling pretty good. This party started. Not sure if you can read that or not. Alright. Hello. Yeah, you like this? High tech. Starting soon. So, we are now a sweet affiliate stream. So that's exciting. And as promised, with affiliate status comes giveaway. So, exclamation point giveaway or just exclamation point enter will get you in, get you started. It is really, really cold in here. I don't know how Canadian Americans do it. I don't know how they stand it, but it is crazy cold. But hopefully, I got my little space heater going, but it's maybe not enough. We'll see. I will endure for you, the viewer. So, yesterday did a whole lot of nothing and basically just finished this half a pen. Today we're going to finish this one and do a few more. So it should be all action. All action all day. Oh, man. I wonder if there's a warmer spot I can put that heater. It's really cold. I think I'm going to move my heater. I have this big old garage and just this one little heater trying to keep me warm, and it is not enough at all. The important thing is I gotta remember to shut it off when I'm done, so that I don't, set the garage on fire. The garage is very flammable. Shit, it's still not really doing anything yet. Come on, step up your game here. I am so cold. This is a quality stream. This is an affiliate quality stream right now. Okay. I think we're gonna survive this. That maybe is too loud. Oh, that doesn't change it. Well, can you hear that heater on stream? Why does it feel like you're just blowing cold air? Well, shit. Man, the cold is not being kind to my glue. Sure what? Sure you can hear it? So it's better if I do this. Is it less noisy and easier to hear me? Or is that irrelevant? Ooh, my nipples are showing. Should have worn an undershirt. Whew. This is not enough. Okay, cool. So, nothing is warmer than a sleeveless hoodie. So that's what we're gonna wear. Help keep me warm. This little tripod does not want to stand up properly. There we go. Okay. So yeah, now I'm looking cool. So I had a little glue issue. So let's keep these off for now. How are you today, Mr. Hazy Grays? You working holiday hours today, or are you off? I mean, obviously you're working because you're watching me, but... Oh man, Twitch Prime sub coming after me. Mr. Hunter Spectre with my very, very first subscriber. Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate that. Thanks for keeping that Twitch Prime sub locked in right here. I know you can put it anywhere. I said put it anywhere. So let's see here. Well, if you'd like, I can remind you, but if you have other people you want to spread your subs around to, I certainly understand. I just appreciate that I got any of them at all. So I'm actually going to make... Yeah, he's got a roped off booth in the corner, his back to the wall so his enemies can't sneak up on him. That's the kind of perks you get as a VIP in the Robo's Lounge. So, Mr. Hunter Spectre, in honor of your Twitch Prime sub, and certainly not because I was already planning to do that, it's a big rowboat. It's a robotic one. It can self-replicate. Did somebody just walk into my room? Certainly hope not. That's creepy. But in honor of your Twitch Prime sub, I'm going to start with the blank that you gave me. We're going to make that pin first. It certainly has nothing to do with the glue on the other pin coming loose because of the cold weather. So, a better woodworker and a better streamer and a better person all around would bring a lot of their accessories, glues, finishes indoors when it's this cold. But I'm not that good. I like to live life on the wild side, so I just take what I can get. Huh. That is very odd. Because my garage is closed. And it's not that big. Perhaps I have a ghost. Head spatulas. Are you seeing ghosts? Oh, Hunter Spectre. Oh my gosh. Now I'm really getting nervous. I didn't realize this New Year's Eve stream was going to turn into a spooky Halloween stream as well. But you take what you can get. Just a reminder, head spatulas. if you have not seen exclamation point giveaway and then exclamation point enter, they both lead to the same link. Whatever you like, get you into the giveaway, as I just reached affiliate status. So I'll be giving away some of the stuff that I make on stream, some of the ones from past streams, and at least probably one of the things I make today. Maybe two, I'm not sure. Let's see, is everything good here? Okay. So, one wonders where he put his face mask. Found it. So what this is a piece of spalted and stabilized Primavera. That was a Christmas gift from one Honor Spectre to me, Robotzi, aka Hansenberg's Wood Stuff, aka Eric. And we're going to make a pin out of that. Here's the other piece. I'm going to do one half at a time. And I've never worked with this particular type of wood before, but we're going to give it a shot. Oh, to all my subs, all one of you, Honor Spectre, you should have an emote available. I don't know. I uploaded it. I don't know if they go into effect right away or not, but you might have my one custom emote. The last one, Enrique. That's the way I prefer. That's the way I prefer to spell it. Although my mom went with the second one, Eric with just the C. But I like the QUE. Huh? That does not look like my emote. I wonder if it's just broken. Anyway, I got a lot to mess with now. I should have done it last night instead of playing Fortnite, but instead I played Fortnite. Hazy Grays, did you find a streamer that has a toilet paper emote and subscribe to them just so you could use it? If so, I commend that. And I think it's money well spent. Oh, yeah, that may be. Yeah, I don't even have it on my account, so yeah. Not available yet. Hopefully it gets approved soon. How horrible is that? That's pretty horrible. God. All lighting sucks. So before I finish up, we can get an idea of what this wood will look like. I'm just going to put a tiny bit of mineral oil on it. And it'll darken it up real fast. Give us an idea of just how nice it's going to look. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be real good. I'm a fan. Let's use this guy. And that's actually the emote I made. It's just text. It says, "It is wood," for the first one. Eventually I'll take some sweet selfies and convert those. But I wanted to get one out there as soon as possible, and I was able to do that right before I started the stream. Okay. So I do think this is going to turn out real nice. Yeah, it's going to be real nice. It's going to have a understated elegance and glamour about it that will wow the audience. From what artist? I don't need some artist. I can get real pet battles to do me some emotes that are beyond just text. Or maybe I can borrow the dogs from the Heckin' Good Boy shirts that I make. I got those dogs. I can cut the background out of that. Everybody would like that. Literally everyone. I even have a Chihuahua one that Hazy Grays might like. Although that Chihuahua is probably my worst drawing. Heckin' Good Pen, yeah. Yeah, I probably will have to do the dogs. But right now I can only have 3 emotes. I can have one for each tier of sub. So when that gets bumped up, then is that too glary from the lighting? It's kind of hard for me to see this, but I don't want it to like ruin your view. Part of it is just I can't see. Not too bad. That's a standard I can work with. into it. I am into it. Moving up in the world. Brand new piece of 800. You know, that's just how I do that. I'm a big timer. Through with the bits. Dang alright. Big time Twitch affiliate. Thank you for those bits. Now I have to ask you, did it play a sound? Because I can't hear it, but I wouldn't. I do have my chat bot open, and it should be registering. It does register chat while I'm doing mobile streaming. Huh. It's also not doing the... Damn it. Did it make a sound when you subbed? I know obviously you can't do that again, but... Just the sound of disappointment. That is one of my specialties. I'm a very disappointing streamer. I'm gonna have to figure out what's going on with that. Because I got some followers while I was off stream last night, and I would occasionally get the sound on my PC even though I wasn't live. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out. Why? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. The mobile streaming is just really not ideal. Eventually I'm going to have to switch to, I'll have to get the laptop out here and, I've not made a Discord yet, but I guess I will. I guess that's just what everybody does, but I don't know what would I even do with it. I guess what everybody else does. Let people chat, post pictures, whatnot. Just another place to connect, I suppose. Yeah, I guess that's the new thing I gotta do. It's all good. I'll get to it. Yeah, that's probably best because Facebook now, like, just filters so much. You have to pay to get anybody to look at your stuff on Facebook if you don't direct link them. It's ridiculous. I used to get just naturally, I mean, I only have like 115 followers on my Facebook page, but I would get naturally about 30 to 40 views per post. Social eating, huh? I don't know if that's the best genre for somebody of my size. That might be asking for some criticism I'm not really interested in hearing. But the dog walking, maybe, except for I do that at like midnight, so it would just be darkness walking around. I guess I could do it in night view. Okay, so I've gone up to 2,000 on my sandpaper, 2,000 grit, which is about as far as I usually go. The sex weirdos, yeah. That's really common in my town. There's a lot of sex weirdos. Or you mean on stream. People like trying to hunt me down and sex weirdo me in public. On stream with the eating. Oh, people who like watching a fat guy eat. Yeah, both of them might come to my stream. So the nice thing about these stabilized pen blanks that, like you said, that have been stabilized with the thin resin, they polish up really fast. Now she has been making some murmurs about potentially streaming again. Probably not actual pet battles, but she's been making some rumblings about it. Yeah, it is pretty light. Oh, I should probably hold that up so everybody can see it. You know, like a good streamer would. I will. I'll bring it back. Hang on a second. So when I'm making multiple pins, I like to use this little dealie that I got from Joann's Fabric, I think. You know, it's just a little thing. It's made for holding your thread spindles, but it's great for holding little bits of pin. So yeah, it turned out pretty nice. I actually really like this. The Spaltic is subtle, but there's some different colors in the grain and things, some mineral staining as they would call it. A plus. It'll be the kind of pen a very fancy gentleman would love to have, or lady, and I believe it's going to be in the giveaway. I've not decided how I'm going to decide who gets what from the winners in the giveaway, but they can. I've seen it. ...2017, last day of 2017. What a time to be alive. Alright. Let's do the other half of this bit. clean up these end pieces, bring it right down to these metal bushings so I know I've got the size right, and then I'll get the final shape for this. Tell just through your fingers whether or not it's what you want it to be. But with my poor eyesight, that's getting harder and harder to do. And of course something just fell off. Where'd it go? There we are. I have been looking into those online glasses things. I'm gonna have to do that. I were linked a couple streams ago by my friend Aaron. With these the type of pen I'm doing here, you're kind of limited in what you can do. Obviously, you can make them big and bulbous, or thin and straight. I could burn like lines into it similar to this. These are burned with essentially piano wire. With the thinner twist pens, you have a lot more freedom because you have a little bit more space to work with. This is going to be a reasonably big pen. Just because of the style that I chose for this one is a real hefty. It's got a lot of weight to it. Very manly pen. So, you're kind of the different kits and styles you choose to go with give you a lot more discretion. Exactly. Thank you. I had knocked over an empty bottle of this, or a full bottle with the lid off, but instead I knocked over a full bottle with the lid on, so it did not make a mess. But I was worried. I was worried because that would have been quite the mess. Luckily the ground is all wood shaving, so it would soak it up pretty good, but still a little bit of pain. that's ridiculous. It might just be that my eyes aren't capable of seeing what it does, but I think at that point that's just overkill. I think somebody decided they wanted to make 36,000 grit abrasives, and then they had to convince some people to buy it. It worked. It is pretty standard. It is. It's very high. Come in these little pads. You pretty much have to do it with water, and then the pads come apart, and they don't last very long. It's a racket, man. It is a racket. So this polished it up real nice. Real nice. One little bit left here. There we go. It's looking good. Yeah, big sandpaper. I'm trying to get out of the sandpaper game. So, the pen is going to fit together like this. And what I always do, so I don't forget which way it goes, is I set them where the middle is always down. I put them on my little rack here. Okay, so that's gonna be good. That's gonna be real good. I already like that, and I haven't even seen it yet. Thank you, thank you. I thought it was kind of smart. Okay, so we are now going to try and do this. That piece of furniture I cut up yesterday. I'm going to take another stab at this because it went a little wonky on me yesterday because of the glue, but I think I got it all glued up properly and fixed. Get my bushings out. These should match. Yeah, these are not different, 4 different sizes. They are just 2 different sizes. The mystery wood, yes. Is it poplar? Is it mahogany? The world may never know. I'm not good at identifying a lot of woods. I know a few. I'm getting better at it as I see more and more of it. So we're going to do the lid first. This is going to be a cap. So this pen will be a screw-on cap. The previous one I made is going to be a twist pen where you just twist it in the middle and the mechanism brings the pen out, the writing tip out. This is going to be body, cap, screw on, even more fancy. But that's because this is a gift for a guy who does fancy. He's a fancy guy all around. He's given me a lot of very old, cool pieces of wood, including this I've been sitting on for a while. This piece is mahogany, and this piece of mahogany is from around, I want to say about early 1800s, early to mid 1800s. A piece of furniture that he had that broke beyond repair. So I've been a little nervous. I've made 2 pens from it, and this is the last piece I have. It gives me some cool stuff from time to time. Yeah, the twist pins, some people really do just like them. I mean, they're easy to use. You can kind of do it with one hand. You don't have to keep up with the lid. Which actually, he lost the lid on the last pin I gave him. Or no, he kept the lid because I had the clip. He lost the body, which is why I'm making him another pin. He doesn't know I'm making him another pin, unless he's watching the stream. I don't think he is. But why is it so loud? Oh, yeah. I like having these kind because I'm a habitual pin chewer, and I find that these caps I don't chew on, and they write really nice. I guess it's just gonna be loud. Yeah, I'm about 95% sure this is not mahogany. Yes. So, in the custom pen world, there's really 4 kinds of pens that we make, in regards to the writing mechanism, and that mostly refers to the refill. You've got the cross style refill, and they're all refills that come from like name brands of high-end pens. So cross brand pens are fairly common, but the refills are fairly cheap. They're the ones. Well, they look like this, and they fit in there and they screw in here. But the tip just looks like a regular old ballpoint pen, and because it's a ballpoint pen. These are kind of the lowest end ones. If you're on like my Etsy page, for example, these are the ones that are like $20, $25. And then you can upgrade the next one, and this is the one I'm going to make from that Primavera blank. This is a Parker refill. It's kind of like the next nicest one. And what's nice about this, it is also a ballpoint. It is a little nicer, but you can upgrade it. So any pen that uses this Parker refill, which there are a lot, can be upgraded to, they do write very well. And this is a rollerball. This is the nicest of the non-fountain pens. And it uses a slightly different type of ink. It uses more of a liquid ink than a gel. And uses a slightly different mechanism for dispensing it. But these are considered the nicest. But Parker, or actually this company Schmidt, makes a rollerball that fits the Parker shape. So if you want the twist pen but the rollerball writing style, that's available to you. And then there's the fountain pens, which are a totally different thing altogether. I'm not a big fan of the fountain pens. I've made some. They don't sell well because the real fountain pen crowd don't like the ones that come from the kits, and I'm not equipped to make all the little parts individually. So that's a little rundown on the type of pens we can make. Yeah, a little bit. They're really into it. Like, really into it. And you know what? Teach their own. That's cool. And I do sell some, and for the kit that's going on that Grapevine hybrid pen, I actually have a conversion pack that I will probably sell with it, where you can actually just switch out the rollerball mechanism for a fountain mechanism. So it kind of makes a fountain pen, and I'll usually include that just because I have them. But I don't usually market them as fountain pens. Yeah, there's no way this is mahogany. This is definitely poplar. I'll talk to him about that. Now, there might be mahogany in that headboard, but the piece I cut from is certainly not. So I'm going to skip the high grits on this because it's pretty soft, and I'm going to go straight to the 240. I don't want to eat too much of this wood away. It's old, it's dry, it's from like the 1930s. And so I don't want to, excuse me here. Oh, okay, no, that's not for me. I don't want to eat too much of the wood away. So since this is not stabilized, the sandpaper can put little lines in the wood, so I like to stop after a couple, go back and forth to kind of erase some of those grit lines a little bit. So it's going to be very nice piece of wood. It is wood, but yeah, definitely not mahogany. Besides the color, one of the defining things is you can see there's actual grain here. And the grain is kind of steady, but in this, I don't know, in the mahogany, the grain lines always are kind of blurred or splotchy. There's almost dots. I don't think you can see it that well, but they're not steady lines. They're almost dashed lines. Yeah, I already did this one. Okay. 6. since this is just wood, there's no resin in it, I'm just going to go to the 800. There's really not a need to go much higher. Hey, what's up, man? How's that walnut wand end up? I didn't get to see the end. I haven't checked Discord or anything. Did you get that wand done all right, though? Yeah, I'll check it out after the stream. Oh, did you do more than one? Yeah, I had to piece out while you were starting to sand the first one. Both walnut. Make your own stuff, but feel free to enter the giveaway. You've been watching me right from the get-go, pretty much. First or second stream, I think, is when you first showed up on here. So you are absolutely free to enter as you want. This is just eating this stuff up. Yep. That or enter, but obviously you got it now. So I'm just gonna give this a little spray of this. I'm gonna cover the thing so it doesn't spray the camera too bad. I appreciate it all the way. This finish is not feeling right. What I did with this is an old dry wood. Now I did my normal finish here. Then I gave it a couple sprays with the spray poly, and then it was feeling just a little bit rough, so I hit it with some 2000 grit 2000 grit sandpaper, and now it's feeling pretty nice. No, this is the bottom. Well, it's the second cheapest lathe Harbor Freight sells. this lathe does not do much of anything. But can do this. That's like reverse, right? Just flip it around. Yeah, man, I've got plenty of Harbor Freight stuff. Some of it is good. Their battery powered stuff, like their drill, atrocious. Do not bother. But the lathe, they got one of their sanders. No problem with it. That'll work. So, man, you just really cannot tell what's going on with this at all, can you? I really got to fix this lighting situation. So, this is what I believe to be a piece of poplar. And I'm going to go put it on my little rack here. Yeah, actually most of my lathe tools are Harbor Freight as well. This one I had is Harbor Freight. This is a Harbor Freight SKU, but I had to put a new handle on it because I got too many catches. Yeah, I don't think they even sell a bowl gouge, do they? This is the Hurricane bowl gouge from Amazon. I need to regrind it though. I just rarely ever use it. Just use my crutch of a scraper. Yeah, I'd put some epoxy in there first, tried to save it, but these handles on these Harbor Freight tools are so cheap. Not quality wood at all. It's soft. So once it starts to crack, it's over. Nothing is good. Natural light helps, but it's so cold I don't want to open the garage. That's okay. Yeah, man, it is tough. First time making grinds right. one is for one person in particular. This pin is not going to be part of the giveaway. I know he likes thin, kind of straight-bodied pins. I'm going to get that going there. Yeah, I think mine's a 3/8 bowl gouge. Since I only have so much room, I don't need a big bowl gouge. It's the swing on this lathe is so small. Yeah, this is again, for those that weren't here at the beginning, pin is coming out of this, which is a piece of 1930s furniture, a footboard from a bed here. See? So I'm cutting up. I really do enjoy my coworker who's in the day job, who does antique dealing on the side. Love cutting into his old stuff. Yeah, I have the one, and I don't think it's even active yet, or wasn't active earlier. But I think they have to be approved or something like that. But yeah, that didn't work on mine. I don't know. I don't know if it's not active yet or if it doesn't work. It should work on mine. You can use other people's emotes on other channels, but maybe it's an affiliate thing. Design's a pretty generous word. The first one's just text. It just says it is wood. But we do some designing. I say I do a little bit, but my fiance does a fair bit, mostly t-shirt stuff, so I'll probably try to talk her into making some emotes for me at some point, once I can have more than the 3. Yeah, GIMP is good. I actually just I find that GIMP is overkill for most of what I need to do, since I'm not really doing much actual photo editing. So I end up in paint.net for a lot of my stuff. The paint.net, it started as an alternative to Microsoft Paint, but it has really, really expanded a lot. You can do layers, you can do clear backgrounds, all that sort of stuff. I think the key, really, since they have to be so small, is to get them visible at that small size. Hold that go. That will do nicely. Mr. Evil Frog, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Welcome to Robo's Lounge. Hey, Happy New Year to you. I'll keep an eye out, and I'm going to go check out your Discord after the stream. Check it out again. Obviously, I know I'm on there, but have a good one. Mr. Evil Frog, thank you. Feel free to type ! giveaway or !enter and enter the giveaway for me reaching my newly found affiliate status. Be giving away some of the things I make on stream. You can see some examples using woodworking. Or I think even Etsy, Etsy. Also show you just a few examples, although I don't think any of the things I made on stream are on there. But obviously it would give you an idea of what to expect. Thank you very much. But yeah, for sure, do the ! giveaway and enter. Even if you don't do all the things, you get at least one entry. So just for following me. Very happy to have reached this, but I only stream a couple times a week, usually just on the weekend, so it's kind of hard to build much up, but I'm happy to have been able to do it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is do the second half of one that I did yesterday. This is a hybrid pin blank. You might remember this is grapevine from a vineyard that has been soaked in resin and then also dunked and cast in a different type of resin. So did the first half yesterday on stream. I think it turned out pretty darn nice. So if the second half can turn out just as nice, I'll be very happy. I would also appreciate if you could remind me that I put the middle here on my left because my line is going to disappear. Middle on my left. Hang on 1 second here. Actually, before I go too far, I'm gonna see if I can extend my camera's battery life again. I'm gonna try not to ruin everything in the process. Apologize if the camera shakes a little bit weirdly here. I think that worked. Alright. Back to business. I have been doing this, let's see, since I moved here about February of 2014. So, wow, coming up on 4 years? That doesn't seem right. Let's say June of 2014, so less than 4 years. That seems a little more fair. Just recently started streaming just this last fall, though. No, I moved in 2014, moved here, but it was at the end of the year, so 2015. So like that makes more sense. Like 3 years. Need to sharpen this real fast. And my grinder over here. You're not wrong. You're not wrong there. Plenty of time to master that craft. This one I still have a long way to go. Long, long way to go. But learning, getting better all the time. Which is all we can ask for, right? First half came out so nice, I really don't want to mess up the second half. Oh man. I also hope everybody out there has a happy new year. Have a good time, stay safe. If you're drinking, don't drive. If you're driving, don't drink. this is a very lucrative night to be an Uber driver. So I think we're getting pretty close to where I want this to be. Slightly off there. Nothing I can't fix with the sandpaper on that one. So, just need to find the big piece I want. Where did it go? Did it fall down? Yeah, I can't find the piece I really want. I think it fell down. But that's okay. This'll work. Pretty great minds indeed. Making sure it's really plugged there. gosh. That is delightful. Oh my gosh. It'd be hard not to just keep this pen. But I say that about a lot of them. I only need so many. You can only write with one pen at a time is the thing. Unless you're one of those people that is ambidextrous and your brain is capable of multitasking like that. I'm not. Thank you. Thank you very much. Not only do I appreciate your kind words, but I do appreciate you hanging out, chatting with me. I know we basically never get to talk. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Friend Sybil can't be bothered to wake up 5 hours earlier than he would desire just to watch me. This is probably not the most Hawaii friendly stream. Can't compete with that. My hepatitis positive ex-girlfriend or whatever. is ridiculous. And of course, I tried to have Miss Real Pet Battles go and revisit the shop she bought it from. And they're on vacation. Can't buy more yet. I do have one more piece. Yeah, that is beautiful. Thank you, thank you. Grapevine and acrylic resin. That's gonna make a very, very nice pen. Now, what did I say? Middle over here, right? Yes, I think I did. Okay. Okay. Got one more to do today, and we'll wrap this up. I don't think I have the stamina or the battery. Middle to my left. Thank you. I don't think I have the stamina or the battery life to do a fishing lure today. But actually, I don't have to work tomorrow, so maybe I'll stream tomorrow and make fishing lures. We'll see. Miss Real Pet Battles also bought me a big kit full of bits and bobs that are used to make fishing lures, so I'm excited to make a few more of those. And then, when it's not 0 degrees outside, I'll go fishing again. Yeah, I think I might do it. We'll see. I probably won't get drunk tonight, because I don't really drink very much anymore. And Real's still sick, so not all that fun to just get drunk and watch her be sick. So yeah, why not? Maybe I'll stream tomorrow. Do something cool. Do something dope. Alright. Give me 1 second here. I did not think that my battery would live long enough to get to this. It did, so I'm not as prepared for this last one. This last pin is just going to be pecan from here, right here in Texas. Nothing too terribly interesting, but it makes for a decent pen. And this is going to somebody in my fantasy football league at work. Every time I have a new person, everybody gets a pen for the first year, and then the champion gets a better pen. We happen to have had a repeat champion this year, so I only have to make the one pen. I did offer him to make him an even fancier pen than the last time he won, to which he declined, and so I got off easy this year. Oh shit. For real? Do you mind? I have been doing pretty great. I think Mr. Hunter Spector has as well. Both miss COH. Who did you used to play as, if you don't mind me asking? Oh shit. Oh shit, I remember that name. Yeah, man, I'm doing good. Doing good. Still have Robo's Lounge. Only now it's a Twitch thing. So what I'm doing now, if you haven't seen this before, is so I've drilled this hole in this wood, and then I glue in a brass tube, but the brass tube has to be flush with the end of the wood, and that's what this does. It has these cutting blades here, fits right in the tube, and it makes it all square. Yeah, man. It's good to see you. How did you get here? Oh, Johnny Danger. Oh my God. Johnny. Buddy. Holy shit. Yeah. I think Real still has your balls saved on one of our hard drives. Real's grandma has seen your balls, I do believe. Oh man, how you been? You saw my Facebook link. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, I think Facebook's either you don't post much or Facebook's algorithm has moved your stuff to where I don't see it much. But that is awesome. Thank you for hanging out, man. I really appreciate it. No, that's a gold mine. That's a gift that keeps on giving. So this is taking a little longer than I wanted to, so I'm gonna put a little more pressure on here. There we go. You got like married and shit, right? I hope I said congrats on Facebook, but if not, congrats, man. Hope that's going well for you. Yeah, this has been a long-ass engagement. We're comfortable where we're at. Eventually, we'll probably get married, but yeah. We've been engaged for 6 years? 5 years? Something like that. But yeah, we're living in Texas now, and I'm doing this thing. I'm making t-shirts as well. Real's doing some design work on t-shirts. All doing well. So I had promised that this stream would be all action, and then here I am just drilling this thing off stream. Although I guess you can still kind of see me, so that's good. That'll do. You are so right. Eloquent and right as always. Okay. So, of course, this is one of the ones I was talking about earlier where I have a little bit more freedom to do what I want. So, what I have to decide is which end I want to be the front. And I think I want this to be where you grip. And so, and this side has a little bit more character in it. It's very light, you can't really see that well, but it should show up better once it's cut. Hey man, you too. I will. Come back and see me again sometime. I appreciate the follow, man. Have a good party. Stay safe, dude. So what I'm thinking is a almost like a teardrop type shape, raindrop for the Optimist. We'll see how it turns out. Not time enough. So I'm thinking something like this twice. I'll shrink it down so it's not so fat, but that's where I'm leaning. I think it could be good. We'll see. So I've been downloading and trying to save my videos after I stream, and I missed one of my two-part one on those candlesticks I was doing, so I forgot to download it. What do you think the chances are that Twitch will give that back to me somehow? I'm thinking pretty slim. Gaping hole in my YouTube channel. Maybe that's something I can get my friend out with. Probably not, but don't think he has much clout with it, but. Facebook posts on these streams. I don't think. Maybe they do. I always get a bunch of like likes and comments like hours after I'm done streaming. But hey, it's cool. It is cool, man. Now that is some generic wood, if I ever seen any. No, I should probably start posting sooner. I usually post about 15 minutes before, which is definitely not enough. If I ever get, and I'm posting them now on YouTube afterwards. If I ever get really ambitious, and I don't see me ever making the time to do this, but I like to think about it. In addition to posting each full stream, I like to post like a 5 to 10 minute highlight video of each one. Maybe there's no highlights, I don't know. Something that is a little faster, that people can see what I've been up to without having to sit through 2 hours of stream. But I don't see myself getting into enough video editing to make that worth it. Yeah, maybe like a sped up thing, where it's like double, triple, quadruple time. Yeah. Alright, that's one bit down. I'll be ready to go have a seat, sit down, maybe eat some late lunch. I was originally gonna, I always have these ambitious plans, like, oh, I'm gonna do the assembly on stream, all sorts of stuff. But man, once it comes down to it, just do a little bit and then call it good. I'm gonna resharpen this real quick. Doesn't seem safe to send that many sparks into a big pile of wood shavings on the floor, but it hasn't caught fire yet, so. Not tight enough. What'd you have for lunch, ma'am? Hope it was good. haters. Probably rolling in stuff right now since you subscribe, you watch all the time. Do the exclamation point my stuff. Hang on a second, I'm gonna blow on this. There we go. There it is. Dang, 14,000? Holy shit, man. That's so much stuff. I don't even remember what all I have available to redeem it for. At some point, I think I might put a pen on there where you can redeem. If you watch enough, something really high so that, you know, you'd have to subscribe to do it. Put a pen, a redeemable amount on a pen, maybe. Geez, it'd probably have to be a lot for me to be able to afford to do it, but we'll see. $20K, yeah, maybe. Probably go even higher to like 30 or something. I mean, well, I guess they don't really cost me all that much. Yeah, I'll look into it and see. I think the only one with more stuff than you is Real, and that's just because I just gave her a bunch just to test it. Considering the stream quality and my frequency compared to other woodworking streamers, the expectations are moderate. So So there's a nice spot. Yeah, you really cannot see no matter what I do. What if I... diffuse this? That's maybe a little better, isn't it? There's one really nice spot with the wood pattern. She comes through there. And this pecan, which is what I'm really looking for. Kind of the best you can hope for with pecan. It's like one little spot that's nicer than the rest. That cuts down the glare a little bit. Yeah, just standard wood, but it's local. And for this fantasy football league, when I make people's welcome to the league pin, I try to go for something that has some relevance to them. And this one, they're from, you know, most of these people are from Texas. Some from, well, actually, I'd say about a half. So I try to go for a Texas wood. She also happens to be pretty much my best customer. She buys for some professional organizations she's a part of, so she already has several pens with mesquite and stuff, which is my other favorite Texas wood. So pecan it is. Yeah, she's not that old, 50 something. Yeah, she's real cool. She keeps me busy, keeps me in business. She's talking about an order of like 10 bottle stoppers, maybe. That'll be fun. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hang on a second. So I probably should have grabbed this yesterday when Sama was talking about the bottle stoppers. I made this one just as a demo to kind of look like a bottle. I want to change the shape on it. But these are cool. It's not only their bottle stopper, but they unscrew it. It's a corkscrew. Oh my god. So I think I'm going to make a bunch of these for her. I'm going to try to match the wine bottle dimensions a little closer though. I just threw that together like one night right before I had to go into work because she had been asking about them and I forgot to make them. wine a day days. That was too much. Bottle of gas station Shiraz every day. That was a rough time. So yeah, this actually turned out pretty good. Yeah, that glare. Yeah, I was drinking a lot of wine. So yeah, it would be pretty good. Let's make a nice little pen. So, got these 4 done today. I'll assemble them tonight. And if I do actually go through with the New Year's stream tomorrow, I'll show them off then. Again, if you're here and you haven't already, exclamation point giveaway. Check it out. Celebrating my acceptance into affiliate status here at Twitch. So be giving away at least one of these and certainly some other ones that I make. It's running for 2 weeks, so you got time to enter. But I think with that I'm gonna wrap it up. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for turning in. Get it? Turning. Thanks for turning in. Appreciate it. And talk to y'all later.